Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you. And today I'm talking about one battle after the other, released last Friday or this Friday. This movie is directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio Del Toro, and Regina Hall. Okay, you guys don't even have to watch this whole video because I'm going to give this movie a bad review. I did not like this film. And the main reason I did not like this movie is because... God damn it, hold on, I'm distracted. Okay, I'll get into that more, but this is gonna get a bad review. But first off, I think I should just go ahead and give you this full spoilers for this film. I'm going to try to avoid saying the title for this movie because I even hate the title. So, DiCaprio is Patrick Calhoun, aka Bob Ferguson. I can hear it, honey. AKA Rocket Man or Ghetto Pat. He's Simp Prime. Because his entire existence, his entire personality is nothing more than a stoner who goes along with this revolutionary resistance because he wants to bang Timu Lupita Nyong'o. Now, they end up breaking into a immigration deportation facility, and she holds the main guy, who's Sean Penn, who's the villain, and I shit you not, I'm going to try not to cuss too much, shit you not, his character's name is Stephen J. Lockjaw. I guess Jim McBeefslab was taken, Jack McRacist wasn't available. Jefferson the Nazi had already been used, apparently. But this is just the most absurd name. So she forces him, this proud racist, into getting a boner. And then holds it, and then, they run off and blow up a couple of things. And this mild humiliation causes him to want to track them down and obsessing over her, and even tracking her down at one point, telling her that he doesn't care about the country. He just is obsessed with her now. And if she, has sex with him, he'll turn a blind eye to all the stuff they're doing. She does, and down the line, while they're robbing a bank, a security guard does not, he does not succumb to their moral superiority and keeps going for his gun because they're armed psychopathic terrorists who are threatening an entire bank full of innocent people, and he's the hired guard there. So, he forces them to murder him. Why an asshole to make them have to do such a thing that's going to weigh on their conscience. But, anyhow, this ends up getting the whole FBI now on their attention. She gets caught, and she snitches out the whole fucking crew. Oh, by the way, during the course of this, her and DiCaprio have had a baby. He wants her to give up on the revolutionary stuff because they're a family now. They have a child. They have a bigger responsibility. But no, she doesn't have time to be a mom, and that thing he is raising is just that. A thing, an inconvenience, and she has to go viva la revolution. So she ends up snitching out all her friends, getting every single one of them killed, and she goes into hiding. But the thing is, while she's in witness protection, Sean Penn just figures he can come by for booty call anytime he wants, and then she goes on the run to Mexico, and her character is completely out of the movie. The character the whole film is revolved around the first hour is now out of the film entirely, even though they'll still mention her a lot more. 16 years go by, and while DiCaprio has been in the wind. And mind you, they had this 16-year time jump, nearly 2 decades, 4 presidential electoral cycles, and the time jump narration we get is 16 years pass. Not much has changed. Are you fucking kidding me? You have any idea how much the world has changed since 2009 and how much the world had changed between then and 1993 or between then and 1976? People are, I'm sorry. No. 77. But it just... The world changes a lot every 16 years. The world changes quite a bit every 5 or 6 years, believe it or not. It just doesn't seem that way to people who don't look at how it actually does change. Anyhow, that just irritated the shit out of me. So in this time, DiCaprio has become a total recluse, stoner, and alcoholic, paranoid. And, his daughter is taking Taekwondo, and he taking karate, and he does from Benicio Del Toro, who was her sensei, and he doesn't let her have a phone. But of course, she's a teenager; she has a phone. She's basically taking care of him because, of course, she is. And around the same time, Sean Penn's character's Lockjaw, General Slabmeat. He is apparently in the running to join this Skull and Bones like organization called, I shit you not, the Christmas Adventurers. Oh my god, I'm just gonna call them, the Eggnog Masons if I have to address them again. So he is possibly in the running to be one of them, but even though he's purebred American, which means super fucking white, and parents have been in the country for hundreds and hundreds of years, the only thing that may possibly disqualify him from joining the Eggnog Masons is that he has had sex with a black girl and might have a half black baby running around because he thinks this girl might be his, which of course she does end up being his. So his plan is to, but mind you, DiCaprio is still a wanted domestic terrorist, but he's going to fictionalize some kind of drug ring in a chicken plant so he can send the entire army into this small town and terrorize all these people. When he could just say, hey, the bomber dipshit, Super Simp is over here, let's just go get him. We've been looking for this asshole for 20 years. But no. We gotta do this completely irrational thing because he's the cartoonish fucking supervillain Cobra Commander, and that's how we have to address the situation. So, he terrorizes this entire town while the girl's at some dance, but the resistant gets to her first and take her to Mexico to have her hide with some nuns. Yeah, the revolution nuns. Because if there's anything that nuns are known for, it's being anti-authority. Anyhow, Sean Penn terrorizes the town. DiCaprio has to go to the Sensei Del Toro, and Sensei Benicio gets him a rifle and eventually helps him sneak to Mexico, and the whole sequence between the two of them is the best part of the movie. DiCaprio arguing with this idiot on the phone, which is real funny. This stretch of movie is actually very entertaining and really fun. Benicio Del Toro was already helping smuggling people in and out of Mexico, so he's obviously a wonderful human being, so he doesn't even ask questions about this terrorist. This man just needs my help, so I'll just help him. And eventually ends up in Mexico. Everybody ends up in Mexico. Sean Penn wants to kill his daughter, but doesn't have the guts to kill his daughter. So he hires a guy to kill his daughter, but this guy doesn't do kids. So he hires this guy to take this girl to some white people that definitely kill kids, because of course they gotta be white. But he doesn't have the heart to let the girl get killed, so he stands up for her. He gets killed, she steals his car, and she's just wandering through the desert. Now, I honestly think, this point, as much as I hated this movie, at this point, I think we could have had kind of an interesting, somber ending of just all of our characters wandering aimless through the Mexican desert with no way to find each other. This kind of, maybe. Like, if the movie literally would just have ended with DiCaprio wandering through the desert screaming his daughter's name. At least I think there would have been something there as far as this kind of moment of poignance and helplessness in the ending. But no, they have the audacity to even try to throw in a happy ending. So the eggnog Masons find out what's going on, and they send this guy down to kill Sean Penn. So he shoots Sean Penn in the face, but Sean Penn ends up surviving, walking back to America, faking the whole thing, getting promoted, and getting poisoned and incinerated in his office. The girl kills the Mason after the most boring car chase I've ever seen in a movie. And this includes the time Dirty Harry had to run from a Hot Wheels. And DiCaprio ends up with his daughter, and they make it back to America. And even after she's found out that her mother was a rat and got her best friends killed and abandoned her, and all of this deceit and hate and violence has brought her down this misery path of murder and torment that she went through on this movie. She fucking learns nothing, and the movie ends with her going to a protest as I shit you not, American Girl plays.
Are you
Dramatic.
done?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna finish up though. I'm sorry, I'm cussing, but anyhow. This is putrid film. It's been promoted. I mean, even in the marketing, it's been put. It's the big awards movie to see for this year. Everyone's gonna be nominated. You got to see it. This all-star cast with a genuine all-time great movie star and a prestige director and millions of dollars in marketing, and it is terrorist propaganda. This movie makes the argument that if people won't vote the way you want, if people won't concede, if they won't stop insisting on having the lives they want to live, then just terrorize them, burn them, kidnap them, kill them. But it's always played in that Tom Ripley kind of way. Oh, they blow up buildings, but it's all federal buildings, and they wait till people are not there and it's closed. Oh, they kidnap people, but it's soldiers and it's cops, so they signed up for the job. Oh, they killed the guard, but why didn't he just stop reaching for his gun? He just comply. Fuck this movie. Fuck this movie. This movie is going to a very special. It doesn't get a 1 star. It doesn't get a turkey. It goes into a brand new category I'm calling fuck this movie. I'm going back cataloging. I'm putting Cimarron and The Birth of the Nation and fucking Mr. Ripley. And what was another? I had another one on the tip of my tongue. A good proper. Forgot the baby was right. But the go F yourself movie catalog, that's where these go. That Criterion. DiCaprio is okay. Benicio, as I said, they do better. Sean Penn is a Saturday morning cartoon character. I kid you not that there are more threatening villains on episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force than this sack of shit. I'd rather watch The Love Guru on loop for an entire weekend where I cannot even blink, full Alex DeLarge in pain here, then sit through one more scene with this clown, this twitchy, stumpy little runt, this just caricature. This I say cartoon, but it's literally just that. It's a cartoon. It's a signature. It's a mockery. It's a parody of what you want to make fun of and don't want to be quite understood, so you just blast it. It's the military. It's machismo. It's American patriotism. Somebody says he has a tight shirt in one scene, and he goes off on a rant about how I'm not a homosexual. It's an embarrassing display of just one-sided, empty-headed, selfish self-righteousness, and this movie, fuck this movie. And by the way, not only is this movie completely campaigning and justifying and romanticizing terroristic activities, it literally coming out only 2 weeks after an actual terrorist assassination in this country. Could not come out at a worse time. And I haven't checked the box office. I don't give a shit. I actually waited 2 days to record this video because I wanted to calm down a little bit. So that's my review. I'm Jake Davis. I'll catch you on the fly, and in case I didn't make myself clear in this quarter of an hour movie review, fuck this movie.